everyone. We're going to find all possible values of x in the similar triangles. I already did 16 and 17 in a previous video, and so I'm doing 18 and 19 in this video. So for 18, we have these two triangles are similar, and they're clearly laid out for us. So since they're similar, I'm going to set the sides here, set up a proportion. So we're going to say 10x plus 1 divided by 8x minus 1 equals, now keep this, the horizontal part correct. So this will be 9x and then over 7x. So they go together. Now we're going to cross multiply. That's how I cross. You can cross the other way if you want. So that would be 7x times 10x plus 1 equals 9x times 8x minus 1. Now simplifying by distributing here, we get 70x squared plus 7x equals 72x squared minus 9x. Excuse me. Since it's squared here, it's quadratic in form, I'm going to subtract both of these terms from both sides of the equation and set this to 0. So that's all going to zero out. So you have 0 equals 2x squared minus 16x. Now using our greatest common factor, I'm going to factor out a 2x, and I get x minus 8. Setting both of these quantities equal to 0, we have 2x equals 0 and x minus 8 equals 0. So in this case, x is just 0. In this case, x equals 8. The 0 is not going to work because if you take a 0 and plug it into this x, you have a 0 linked here, which doesn't make sense. So this is an extraneous solution, and the only solution that works is x equals 8. All right, and then the next problem is going to be a little bit more difficult. So what I want to do is I want to draw these two triangles. It says these two triangles are similar. So I have, I'm just going to draw them together like this. And just draw two of them. And label accordingly. So this would be L, M, K. And this is going to be K. M is the same place. And then N. N goes with K. So let's make sure I did this right. So L goes with K, M's go together, and then K goes with N. So N goes here. All right, and then let's just put the proper, this length here is going to be 27x plus 11. And then this length here, K to N, is 17x plus 15. And let's draw the diagonals here. So this piece is 14x plus 6. And then this piece would be 9x. And then we just set it up like we did the previous problem as a proportion. So we can do it this way and take 27x plus 11 divided by 17x plus 5 equals, now you want to use this one for the numerator because this is in the numerator. So 14x plus 6 divided by 9x. And then cross multiplying, we get 9x times 27, x plus 11, equals 17x plus 5 times 14x plus 6. Now, let's take care of this. 9 times 27 equals 243. So this is 243x squared plus 99x. Now this part, we have to FOIL this out. So we have 17 times 14. That gives us 238. And we have 17 times 6, which equals 102. That's not, and that's x, and 90x, and that's going to plus 30. Going to do the last one, plus 30. And this is not 90, this is 70. Sorry about that. So 70x. So basically what we have is, I'm going to write this down to do on the next slide. 243x squared plus 99x equals 238x squared plus 172x plus 30. So let's write that down on the next slide so we can simplify. So we have 243x squared plus 99x equals 238 x squared plus 172x plus 30. Now I'm going to move the right hand side over to the left hand side. So basically I'm subtracting all of this. So 238x squared minus 172x minus 30. And when you subtract, you can subtract it here. So subtract minus 238x squared, and that gives you 5x squared. And then subtract 172x here, and that's going to be 99 minus 172 gives us 73. Just 73. So that's going to be 73x. When you subtract that, that's going to be minus 30 equals 0. Now all we have to do is factor this. So I know I need a 5 and an x. And they're both minus. So since I have a big number here, I'm going to try 15 and 2. So if I put a 15 here, that gives me a 75. And I probably want that to be negative 75, and a plus 2 here. So that will give me my negative 75 plus 2 gives me my negative 73 here. So then set that to 0 and set each piece to 0. So solving for x here, subtract the 2, then divide by 5. And this one's just going to be x equals 15. And if you plug both of those in, they both work. If you want to do decimals, you recall this is really negative 4 tenths if you get it bigger. So this is really negative 0.4 if you want to do the decimals. So these are your two solutions, and that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.